Okay, so what are we gonna do this morning for a good morning breakfast cigar? Let's see here if I can get this open one-handed. A little bit more difficult than normal. Let's go with the Maduro Undercrown. Can't wait to try this one. Welcome out for the new review of the Drew Estate Undercrown Maduro. This is Simply Being Shipley, Cigar and Pipe, your unconventional guide to cigar and pipe culture, a real channel for real enthusiasts. Today we're going to be covering the Drew Estate Undercrown, which was created by the actual rollers of the Drew Estate factory. Undercrown uses tobacco similar to the Liga Privada No. 9, but it's a little bit more widely available. While the Liga Privada No. 9 is a favored treat, the Undercrown is a notch down on strength, according to cigarsinternational.com. Now, here's the thing. The legend is, and I totally believe this, the floor people, the factory workers, were smoking a lot and enjoying a lot of the leaves that go into the Liga Privada No. 9. And when the company asked them to kind of cut back so that they would have more product to send out to the consumer, they developed on the floor this cigar to take the place of what they love to smoke themselves. And that's how we got the Undercrown. Now, it comes in a whole bunch of sizes. We got a double Corona, we have the Gran Toro, the Bellicoso, the Robusto, the Gordito, and the Corona Viva. The wrapper, of course, is going to be a Maduro wrapper. The binder is a Connecticut River Valley stock with cured Habano. Filler is a Brazilian and Nicaraguan. The appearance, when I took a look at the cigar, is that the wrapper is very dark, very inviting. It looks like a very rich, deep, dark chocolate, and it's very silky on the texture of it. It feels very, very good. Please excuse me, I'm suffering from some allergies today, so if I kind of stumble over my words, that's what's going on. Let's get into the actual smoking session of this review, and I'll pick it up again on the other side. Okay, we're going to do this one here, the Undercrown Maduro. I would tell you that the quality of the finish on it, as far as the packaging, the wrapper, the veins, the seams, everything is exceptional on here. There is no single thing of any type of concern. It's very smooth. When you cut it, it's a very thick and snappy type of feeling when you're taking the cut into the cap. And the pre-draw is exceptionally flavorful. Deep dark chocolate is what I got out of here. A hint of cherry, a tiny bit of earthiness in the background. Just surprisingly good, and surprising how much flavor came out of this on the pre-draw. Very, very happy with this cigar just from the very beginning of the experience. The cigar lights up well. It will hold the cherry throughout the entire smoking process without needing any type of touch-up. It just burns exceptionally well. Today it's a little harsh on the weather, so I'm sitting in the garage talking with family. You'll see my Harley Davidson Road King special in the background there. As you may or may not know if you follow the channel, when I do these reviews and I get to the smoking part, I do a voiceover on this section simply because I enjoy my cigar time spending it with family, and I usually have my wife and my father-in-law, and we sit and we talk and just spend some good quality time while I'm smoking the cigar, and then I go back and take the video and do a voiceover. Now, I'm gonna kind of go through this rather quickly. The cigar performed extremely well. Very, very sweet at the beginning. As we progress through the cigar and get into the middle of it, the sweetness fades a little bit. It maintains the chocolate flavor, but it becomes more of a cocoa type of flavor. A little bit of that bitterness that you get from baking chocolate is present, and a little touch of leather in the background. But overall, very, very chocolatey. Other flavors kind of come and go. Tiny, tiny hints of pepper and spices in the background. Even at one point, I thought I detected a little bit of cinnamon, but nothing that overwhelms the chocolate at any point. The cigar does not get hot. It's just exceptional. It leaves a taste on your lips of the chocolate from the wrapper. I'm just extremely happy with this. Now, up to this point, I have not had, and I hate to admit this, but I have not had a Liga Privada yet. And this cigar is designed for those in the factory originally that had to stop smoking all the Ligas and find a different blend with a little bit more common leaf selection that was available. And this is what they created so that they could do that. You know, I am at a loss about what to say for the rest of this video, simply because a lot of times there's items to go over that don't do well for a cigar, such as there's a burn problem, or there's a wrapper problem, or there's an unpleasant point in a cigar. Different things to discuss to show you a negative side as well as a good side to something, because, you know, a lot of people say everything's got something that can be improved upon. And I can tell you that this cigar, I didn't find a single thing that I did not absolutely love. There is no negative. There's nothing to complain about. It was just an incredibly pleasant smoke. Smoke time was about an hour and 15 minutes. Just took my time and really enjoyed the entire experience. The ash stayed on for quite a while. The construction was amazing. And that's one thing just to note. In these videos, I like to show you how long the ash will maintain itself, because some people put a lot of credence into that as a sign of the construction of the cigar. But when I'm smoking on my own and not trying to show you what it's capable of, I normally only keep about maybe 3/4 to an inch worth of ash on before taking it off, just because that's my preference. No other reason. But that being said, this one kept ash for quite some time on it. I don't know what else to tell you other than you have to give this one a try. Amazing cigar. Comes in a whole bunch of different sizes and a fairly wide range of price points. Do be aware that some cigar shops like to bump up the price of this particular cigar because of its association with the fame of the Liga Privada. So it's something that you can definitely shop around and get better deals on in different locations from time to time. And that's really all I've got to say about this. Let's get back into the paper side of everything and get back to the presentation. Okay, so before the lights, the cold draw was extremely chocolatey. Chocolate and cherry is what I got from it. Very pronounced flavor, probably the strongest that I've ever gotten out of a cigar on a cold draw. The flavors, of course, dark chocolate and cherry. Now that progresses smoothly to a finish in sweet pepper, a touch of leather, and milk chocolate creaminess, just really creamy on the finish. The draw and burn was very consistent. As you saw in the video, I was happy with the draw on the cigar. I didn't have to do a single touch up on this cigar. The burn was steady. Even when I wasn't puffing on the cigar itself, it just maintained itself extremely well. Rating and final thoughts. I loved this cigar. The flavors, construction, and after effects are nearly perfect. I definitely recommend trying this one. Here is my ratings on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high. The build was a 9, the draw was a 9, the flavor a 10, the smoothness of the finish was a 9, the consistency was a 10, and when you're considering, is this worthy to be purchased in a box, you just get a whole bunch of them at one time? Absolutely. This is something that every cigar fan needs to have in their collection. I'll see you in a few moments, and we'll get back. Thank you for watching. I look forward to our next review.